Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some City Skylines After Dark. So, first major expansion for City Skylines coming out on September 24th, 2015. I have a early copy, so very excited to try this game out. It has been a few months since I've played this game last because I got distracted by other games, and city building is something that I enjoy, but it's hard for me to get way into it and build the ginormous megacities. But there have been a ton, just an absolute ton of mods that have shown up on the online. In fact, I'm not sure exactly how you see Steam Workshop. You can see more mods. There's a lot of mods, basically. I only have a couple from the last time that I played. Those would be like Tree Brush, Extended Road Upgrade, Auto Line Color. But let's talk about what Cities Skylines After Dark adds. So, a couple key features. Obviously, the big obvious one is that it adds the day-night cycle. That's why it's called After Dark. So what that's going to do is it's going to give us visibly slower traffic at night. It's going to allow us to have late night specializations and things. We can have our commercial areas specialize in leisure activities, so things like bars and that kind of stuff. We have beach specialization, so we can have beach bars and restaurants, marina and fishing tours and things like that. We also have expanded city services in this expansion. Criminals are now going to be taken from taken to a prison. So it's not going to just be like the cops go around and take care of everything. Apparently we have some sort of a new mechanic with managing prisons. Hopefully they're not for profit, right? New transportation options like bikes and dedicated bike lanes. And bus lanes can be used to help the public transportation run smoother. So let's go ahead and we'll make a new map. Sounds good. It seems to have defaulted my name to Springwood. I'm not sure if any of these ones are new. Let's try Foggy Hills. Why not? Now, keep in mind, I'm not going to be an expert. We're just trying to, take a look at the new expansion and see how it goes. I'm not going to be building a megalopolis or anything fantastically amazing, but we'll have some fun while we do it. And I actually am very interested to see what kind of new mods have come out that people think that we should get. So if there are mods that you think would be really, really good additions to the campaign, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'd be happy to take a look at them. But let's see. So, what do we have so far? Well, I did rebind a couple keyboard shortcuts, so let's see. I remember the basics, I'm going to have to build some roads. I'm going to have to get some power and water. Yes, I think all the tooltips have turned on because I had to reinstall the game. I had recently formatted the computer. Okay, so I want to build something a little bit more organic this time than some of the stuff that I've built in the past. So, let's do a basic residential commercial loop type thing, and then we'll do an industrial area off to one side and kind of go from there. So, what kind of roads? It's going to lock me on the roads at first, isn't it? Let's just put down a road then. And then delete it. Just so that we can get more road options unlocked. The 4-lane road. The divided highway. Yeah, I don't think we really need to make this too complicated. We'll just have you kind of come in and go like that. I do not like that. I do not like when it does that. I remember there was a way to fix that problem. It's it's specific to one type of map or something that you load up where they're diagonal like that. But can we just find a halfway point where we can make it straight? Okay, that works for me. Now we'll build a new one. 10 tiles out and 10 tiles out. Cool. So now it's straight, and that'll make me happy. Good. Very good. That's what's important in life. Okay. So we don't want to go crazy with our money spending because that would be bad. And I do want to do some loops. So we'll do curved road over here. Not loops, sorry. That's the wrong term for it. We're going to go kind of out maybe 20. And then we'll curve over 20. We'll do the same thing over here. There's all kinds of... I did read about a bunch of mods. Even though I haven't played the game much recently, I have been watching the subreddit, for this game. And I've seen a lot of the really cool stuff that they've come up with. It looks really nice. Let's do another placement, like a road guide. Kind of bring you out 40, it should be. And then we'll bring you out 20 from a visual indicator. I might be wasting quite a bit of money right now. That's okay. Not really too worried about it. And can I actually sneak in another one right here? This would be cool. Yeah, it's gonna look great. I like it. Okay, so that'll be like our little cul-de-sac over there. Now, how do we want to utilize this space here, maybe? We could just leave it open. Let's just leave it open. Yeah, sure, why not? But then we'll upgrade this road, make it nice and straight, too. No, wrong kind. Sure, why not? I don't know what that is going to be beyond that, but let's start off with that. We'll do a little bit of power. Of course, we're going to go with wind turbines, just because I feel like that's the best way to do it. 8 power, 8, 8, 7. We'll put them off to the side. Start with just one. And as far as water goes, I think we're again just going to be doing water pumping stations, right? That's just the way to go. Seems to be. And we'll have to have our sewage treatment. I don't think they need to be super far away. We're going to be able to build up as we buy more space. Like here. Get some pipe connections going. And a grid format would really be, of course, the best way to do it. So how about we just sort of start like here. And we just make it a grid. It's going to cost way too much if I try to build out the whole thing right now. So we'll just build out to like here. And then from there, maybe do like a grid connection to here. It's not going to be perfectly straight. Well, it will be perfectly straight. That's not true. But the spacing is not going to be perfect. I wonder if there's a mod for that. There might just well be one. Let's see how it's already starting to separate a little bit. Oh, I missed that sound. That's a beautiful sound right there. Okay, still have 3,600 ducats to spend. Yes, they're ducats. That's a little bit too close. So I had considered streaming this game, but then I remembered that I don't know how to play it very well, and I decided not to. And that's my story. I know that's fascinating. Okay, the last thing I think we need to do then is just get some basic power connected to these structures so that we can turn on the city. Kind of run you just straight over there, through the water and everything. And we will connect our power kinda maybe along the edge of the map as well. Okay, so apparently if I don't do it here, it's not going to find the spot. I've got to, like, force there to be a thing there and then connect it again. Works for me. Okay, so that's all hooked up, and then the last thing we'll need to do is just run some temporary power lines to connect to this stuff. I'll just run them like... I know this is kind of a waste of money, but it's not really that big of a deal. We'll just run it along the edge of our area out here. Okay, so I think we start off with just doing mostly residential and commercial. I don't think that we really want to do a huge amount of like industrial in here, because this is going to be like a little residential community over here. So let's start off with like try to force them to do their houses over here. Do grid format. I want them to actually start by, you know, kind of populating the loop. So we'll do that. Give them some space for some corner shops. We'll kind of layer it a little bit. What might be easier is I could paint the whole thing and then just unpaint or repaint with commercial. Let's do that. So everything's that way, and then we'll repaint it commercial. Oh, does that not work? Why does that not work? I really feel like it should. Okay, and then primarily want to do like residential for the most of it. I think we need lots more residential than we need the other stuff. Yes, I know the game's a paused game. I paused it. I'm aware. Okay, ready to play. Emma Price, congratulations, the city's first power plant has been constructed. Juiced up. Sweet. The economy panel is now unlocked. Wonderful news. Ooh, what's this all about? We got like a day-night cycle thing here. There's like a shield. Oh, it's not a shield, it's a slider. So apparently we have alternative spending for the day and the night's day and night. So we have two options for everything now. Cool. Yes, you can manage your city's taxes and stuff. Specializations, citizens, and tourists. And one of the things I'm really excited about is that this patch, this expansion, is apparently going to add a lot of options for like bigger transportation. So there's like a major international airport that you can use now, which will make it possible to maybe have like a lot more tourist-focused industry with the beaches and leisure and all that stuff. So that's really cool. And there's also like I remember reading about this. I haven't played this very much yet, so we're going to experience it firsthand together. But there is this thing that does like it's like a building that mixes together trains and ship harbors. So it's like a cargo terminal where boats can come in and then just directly go to train. So apparently what that's going to do is prevent us from having to constantly use tons and tons of trucks everywhere. Maybe. You know, having the whole map full of lorries. Alright, so obviously we have high residential demand, but we're going to have industrial demand come in soon. So where do we want to build our little section here? I want to do regions already. I already forgot what the keyboard shortcut is for that. I'll have to remember later. Districts. First we need 900 people. 71 so far. Well, let's just kind of play a little bit faster for now. And then also, I could, if I needed to, do a little bit of microing of the pumps and stuff. What was the shortcut for this, for the economy? I'm going to have to check on my keyboard shortcuts again. Okay, so what we want to do is use this guy. Yeah. So consumption's at 3 out of 8. Water is at way too much, of course. So we might as well just lower the budget. Do I need to... Is there a shortcut that I can use to move both together? That'll be quite handy. Yeah, that's not going to work. This is definitely a game for tinkerers. And we have our first nighttime, so that is what City Skylines After Dark looks like at night. Look at that, that is cool. That's like the one thing that the game was doing. You can even see the moon. I can't look up right now. But you can see, it's like... Oh, that looks so cool. Look at that. Got the little lights. I feel like we're wasting a lot of power on those, but okay. Yes, build roads, I'm aware. It's just me, or some of these look kind of greenish. Some of them are kind of reddish. They have like different colors to them. Local traders and business owners request more. Local manufacturing industry. Well, of course they do. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to give them some. What do we got down here? Pop soda. And we've got a Yaksu drugstore. More pop soda. Go nuts, donuts. That's awesome. And we got a big bite. So obviously the day-night cycle doesn't cycle every single day. That would be seizure-inducing for sure. Did I not give them a way to leave the town? Yes, I did. They can go this way. They can get out. They really need to. They can get out. We'll start off with some roads that I think people will probably dislike. Having too many intersections I know is bad. But in a low-volume town, I think that it's totally acceptable. Unemployment is high. Alright, fine. We'll give them industrial. Crying out loud. I just really liked this loop. It looks pretty, and now I'm going to ruin it all. Well, I suppose we could just do temporary industry, right? That's totally a thing. We'll do a little bit. One thing I'm very happy about, and I don't even know which patch they did it in, is that I remember there were a lot of basic UI complaints when the game first came out about how like you'd open this thing up and then you'd press the escape key and it would go to the escape menu, And you'd say, I only want to go to the escape menu when I'm on the main screen, and I press the escape button. But they fixed it. The guys over there, Marina, and she's the CEO, and then all the other guys that work for Colossal, they're awesome. You know, they fit great into the Paradox group. All right, so we got some power issues. So like, you know, they immediately fix it, and now, well, maybe not immediately, but it is fixed is the important thing. I do need to go through and re-keybind all of these because I liked having those keybound. Looks like we could still save quite a bit of money there. Are these just not connected to power? Is that the problem? Yeah, we just need to connect them, that's all. So now you can press escape from anywhere, and it'll just take you out of those menus, which is great. Hey, it says Colossal on it. Aha. Also some other things like, I believe they've made it now so that when you have like waterfront property, that increases the value. Used to be that if you had waterfront property, it would actually be worth less than... Oh, look at that. You can see the sun's coming up. It's actually coming up over the course of months. We live on a different planet or something. But, yeah, that's cool. Cool lighting effects. There's one long morning. But anyway, yeah, so because you didn't have a lot of adjacency to other fancy pants buildings, then the land value was less on waterfront, which makes no sense. Waterfront property should always be pretty high value. And so now we have that fixed. It is now high value. We're going to need more industry, aren't we? I suppose we could, like, you know, just kind of go off into the distance. We should also check, do we have the ability to see the value of our land yet? We can see wind, we can see traffic, we can see citizen happiness, but we cannot see, come on, like the products, like what's on the ground. Alright, well, it's just, I mean, what it's asking me to do basically is just, you know, power through the early game, get some more people out. And so we shall. This is a very pretty game. I'm excited to check out the mod workshop to see like what kind of interchanges and things that you can download as art assets. And I'm also very hopeful that the asset pack things that you use. Oh, look at that! It still saved my grid block A. I think that was mine. I'll need 5,000 people to find out. But I'm hoping that the art asset like library got fixed so that when you're looking at them, it shows the actual correct layout. It may have already been fixed. I would assume that it has. It's been out for months. Upgrade to one-way roads. This is part of a mod pack that I'm using right now. So that you can upgrade from road types that you're not normally able to. Alright, cool. Well, we haven't really gotten any milestones just yet. We're almost there. A little progress bar on the milestone thing. We could run on speed 3 until we get there. But we have managed to get through one day-night cycle, so that's exciting. And we're still not using a lot of our water, but we are almost... There we go, little hamlet. There's a population of 440. Cool, so we have taxes, adjustable taxes now. We can take out loans. Garbage, healthcare, education all need to be done. And so we'll do those things. Alright, but before we do that, I'm going to take a short break here. As always, if you want to show your support for this series, feel free to leave a comment, click the like button, do that kind of stuff. It does make a big difference. That's the only reason I mention it. And yeah, I'm going to take a break here so I can get this first episode uploaded right away, because today is the first day that this type of content can go online. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.